This podcast is a production of the Three Ranger Bros Studios, in association with Zio to Hero, the podcast.
Hello everybody and welcome to Tiger Tales, a place you'll find stories and fanfictions written and read to you by your host, me, Tai Tiger. Today we're diving back into Power Rangers Universe 113 and the continuation of Power Rangers Future Foundation, the very first story ever to uploaded on Tiger Tales. Today we're diving back into our Future Foundation storyline, where in the last chapter we saw what happened to Dante after the portal device that Mark gave Dante exploded. Dante ended up in Universe 2118, and it turns out that Chloe is somewhere as well. So let's dive in and find out what's been happening with Chloe.
Welcome to Universe 113, a place where an old evil has continued its quest for ultimate power, starting by kidnapping previous Rangers and stealing their powers. But not all is lost, as a new generation of Rangers is born, bringing new life to the legendary powers that came before them. They are the new heroes of Earth. They are Power Rangers Future Foundation.
Power Rangers Future Foundation. Chapter 31. Chloe, lost in Universe 91. Chloe woke up in a ditch. She pulled herself out of it and looked around. Wait, this kinda looks like Blessington, Chloe said, as she recognized the town from when the Future Foundation team aided the Cyberforce Rangers in Universe 19. She hurt her communicator. Dante? Babe, can you hear me? CJ? Luca? Anybody? Chloe said, but was met with no response. Then suddenly a group of stickers popped up and started attacking Chloe. She dropped into her fighting stance. Well, I know these things all too well, Chloe grunted. She jumped up and kicked one of the stickers before she blocked an incoming strike. Haley was reading some data before she got a warning alert. She checked it and saw some of the stickers fighting a blonde-haired girl who seemed to be handling herself very well. Guys, I hate to mention it, but we got another sticker attack, Haley said into her communicator. Yeah, we're on it, Ace replied. Ace, Timothy, Daisy and Midori all were cleaning the museum when Ace answered Haley's call. They left their cleaning equipment and hit their communicators, teleporting away. They teleported into town. They saw the blonde-haired girl fighting the stickers. Is it me, or is it every time that we do this, we find someone cool fighting a group of stickers? Timothy asked. He kinda has a point there, Midori chuckled. Let's go save our damsel in distress, Ace stated.
Scan DNA!
Ace called out as he waved his hand over his morpher. The morpher started glowing silver.
Cybercharge!
Ace called out as he slammed his hand down on his morpher, and in a flash of silver light, Ace was morphed into the silver Cyberforce Ranger.
Scan DNA!
Daisy called out as he waved her hand over her morpher. The morpher started glowing white.
Cybercharge!
Daisy called out as she slammed her hand down on her morpher, and in a flash of white light, Daisy was morphed into the white Cyberforce Ranger. Scan DNA! Timothy called out as he waved his hand over his morpher. The morpher started glowing orange. Cybercharge! Timothy called out as he slammed his hand down on his morpher, and in a flash of orange light, Timothy was morphed into the orange Cyberforce Ranger. Scan DNA! Midori called out as she waved her hand over her morpher. Her morpher started to glow sage green. Cybercharge! She called out as she slammed her hand on her morpher, and in a flash of sage green light, she morphed into the sage green Cyberforce Ranger. The four Cyberforce Rangers ran into the group and started fighting the stickers. The Silver Ranger summoned his hatchets and started slicing down the stickers. The White Ranger jumped up and split-kicked two stickers in the face. As she landed, she punched one in the chest, sending it back. The Sage Green Ranger slid across the floor and kicked one into the air. Then she jumped up, grabbed the sticker. She then brought the sticker down and slammed the body into the ground. The Orange Ranger summoned his shield and slammed the rim of it into a sticker. Then he jumped up and attacked a sticker. As he landed, he hopped over the attacked sticker. As he landed, he threw the shield. It bounced off the stickers several times, and then he caught it again. The four Rangers made quick work of the stickers. Then they walked up to the blonde-haired girl. Well, guys, nice new colours. But where's the others? The blonde girl asked. Sorry, do we know you? The Silver Ranger asked. You're the Newtmans, right? Chloe asked back. The Rangers all looked at each other, then they all demorphed, and they all stood there rather awkward. Oh, sorry, I thought you were Mikhail and the rest of the Newtmans, the blonde girl said. Wait, do you mean the red Cyberforce Ranger? Midori asked. Yeah? The blonde girl said hesitantly. Mikhail is from Universe 19. Maybe she is too, Timothy muttered. Actually, Universe 113, but I do know the Cyberforce Rangers from Universe 19, the blonde girl mentioned. Wait, you mean there's another universe? Midori barked. Hang on, everyone, slow down. Hang on, whoa. Let's do this one step at a time, Ace snapped. He stepped up to the blonde girl. Name's Ace. I'm the Silver Cyberforce Ranger. This is Midori, Sage Green, Timothy Orange, and my partner Daisy, the White Ranger. This is Universe 91, Ace said. Name's Chloe, Universe 113. I'm the Yellow Dino Thunder Ranger, a part of the Future Foundation, the woman told them. Whoa, another ranger from another universe. This is insane, Timothy said in shock. So Universe 19, this is Pleasanton, and you guys are like the second version of the Cyberforce. It's almost like Universe 19 was flipped, Chloe stated. We've heard that before. Come on, Haley's gonna meet you, Ace told them. Then the Rangers led Chloe to the museum. There she met Universe 91's Haley. Wow, it's like I'm staring straight at Haley, Chloe said in shock. Yeah, I know, insane, isn't it? Haley mocked. She says she's from Universe 113, Daisy stated questionably. Well, actually, I sent a message to Universe 19's Haley, and she sent me this back, Haley said. Then she tapped on her keyboard and a video message played on the monitor. Hey guys, sorry, I can't be more help. The Cyberforce Rangers are training hard now since Steamnet is, at full power. But yes, we know Chloe. We love the Rangers from Universe 113. We're dear friends. Her and her team have been a great help in the past. If Chloe's with you, then she's awesome and she can be trusted. She talks to Ruthie and Izzy a fair bit since we separated. She's a tremendous Ranger. Funny thing is, Violet said her friend has been hanging out with Amy. Anyway, hope this clears things up. Sorry I couldn't be more of help. See ya, Universe 19 Haley said in the video. Then the video ended. Everyone turned to Chloe, who stood there awkward. So she's telling the truth? Ace stated. Can we send her home? Timothy asked. I can try, but no promises, Haley sighed. Hey, no worries. I can trust you guys. Chloe grinned at Haley. Suddenly, another alert started ringing. Haley checked by typing on the monitor. Then the monitor showed a porcupine monster terrorizing the people at the mall. You said you were a ranger, right? Want to help us out? Timothy asked Chloe. Dude, pack it in. She ain't helping us, Ace barked. Hey, why not, babe? Daisy asked. I can help, Chloe grinned. We don't know this woman, Ace snapped. She's a good guy. The other Haley said so, Midori stated. Yeah, well, just because Mikhail ended up being on our side doesn't mean everyone from an alternate universe is a good ranger, Mikhail snapped. Okay, if I turn out to be evil, I'll let you take me out yourself, Chloe said with a stern grin. Okay. Bet, Ace grunted. The 5 Rangers teleported and found the porcupine monster shooting needles hitting civilians. The struck people fell to the floor and all fell asleep. Looks like its pins are full of, narcotic influenced drugs or something. They're making everyone fall asleep, Chloe stated. Good to know. Alright team, let's go, Ace barked. The 4 Cyberforce Teen Rangers hit their morphers and morphed into the silver, sage green, white, and orange Cyberforce Rangers. Chloe revealed her Dino Gem, and it turned into the Dino Morpher. She opened the mouthpiece and pressed the button. Dino Thunder, power up! Chloe called out, and morphed into the yellow Dino Thunder Ranger. The Rangers all charged at the monster. Ah! Rangers! I'm Snoozerpine! And, ooh, whoa, hey, hang on! Yelled the monster as the Orange Ranger's shield hit it in the face. No time for introductions, the Yellow Ranger called out as she jumped up into the air and kneed the monster, making the monster stagger back. The Silver Ranger rolled in and slashed the monster with his cyber hatchets. The monster rolled to one side and shot several of its pines at the White Ranger. The Silver Ranger backflipped and landed in front of the White Ranger, being struck in the chest through the pines. A surge of energy rippled through him. He demorphed and dropped to the floor unconscious. Ace! The White Ranger dropped to her knees and looked at the unconscious Ace. Whoopsie! Wrong Ranger, but oh well! Snoozerpine cackled, then he teleported away. The Rangers all demorphed and ran over to the White Ranger as they all demorphed as well. Ace, baby, please wake up, come on, wake up, Ace, wake up! Daisy called out. Her calling became screeching. Ace was placed in a medic bay that was hidden from the rest of the lab under the museum. Everyone else sat there waiting as Haley did all the research she could. Okay, this virus has an antivirus, but its coding can only be found in one place in the cyber realm, Haley told them. Okay, send me in, Daisy barked. I'm not sending you in alone, Haley protested. I can go, Chloe said. Everyone looked at Chloe. I can hold my own. You need your Rangers here, in case that porcupine thing comes back. Which it will, Chloe stated. Daisy walked up to Chloe. Thank you, Daisy nodded. Daisy wiped away half a tear, then turned to the other two. Call the virus trio and get this thing occupied, and please try not to get hit, Daisy demanded. The other two nodded and Haley typed away on her keyboard and opened a portal before them. We'll be as fast as we can, Daisy said. Then they jumped through the portal. Hey, watch her, yeah? Midori said to Chloe. Of course I will, Chloe nodded with a weak smile, and then she followed Daisy into the cyber realm as the portal closed. Chloe and Daisy walked through a tall forest. Daisy held up her morpher, and a holographic image of an orange and green plant projected out of it. Daisy and Chloe scanned the area. How long have you two been together anyway? Chloe asked as they walked through the large grass. A few years. We met in high school, Daisy explained. I met Dante when we were kids, and then we got together a few weeks ago. Chloe grinned. It's nice having someone, isn't it? Daisy asked. Yeah, Chloe nodded. They walked through the forest, and then they spotted a big bulb that represented the flower. It's weird. The digital code could be so pretty, Chloe stated. Yeah, after finding it for a year, it's good to see it has some good side, Daisy replied as she knelt down and pulled the bulb out the ground. Suddenly, massive vines ripped out the ground and grabbed both the girls by the ankles and pulled them into the air. They both screamed as they dangled upside down. Daisy and Chloe both tried reaching for their morphers, but the vines kept throwing them through the air, making it hard to stabilize themselves enough to morph. Hang on, I might better do something, Chloe screamed. I'm up for any suggestions, Daisy yelled back. Suddenly, the yellow dino gems started glowing and Chloe let out an almighty scream. Daisy could see the sonic vibrations rippling from the scream. Chloe screamed and the vines started vibrating and they burst into nothing but coding. Both the girls dropped to the floor and slowly climbed to their feet. Nice trick, Daisy sighed. Sorry for springing that on you, but we were kind of in a jam there, Chloe chuckled awkwardly. Hey, you saved our asses, Daisy said as she knelt down and pulled out the bulb out of the ground, and it was the size of a basketball. Then Daisy hit her morpher and a portal opened. They jumped through it and left the cyber realm.
Do you want to whack a guy? Wait. Do you want to whack a dude? Wait. Do you want to go whacked up? Wait. Is there a guy loitering in front of your store and you want to whack him off? Wait. Is there a guy in your basement trying to uncover your family secrets and you want to whack him on the table? Wait. Is there a guy outside your house screaming, come back to me, and you just want to like whack him in the front yard? Wait. Do you have something special that you get whacked? Wait. Do you have an itch that needs to be taken care of and that guy needs to get whacked? Wait. Wait a minute. Like, hold on. Wait, what are we trying to talk about? Oh, yeah. If you need something whacked off real good, call Mutants for Hire. Yeah.
Timothy, Midori stood there with Derek, Rose, and Trixie. Thanks for coming, you guys, Timothy told the virus trio. Hey, this is for Ace. We got your back, Derek said. Don't get hit, Midori ordered. Got it, Trixie nodded. Everyone hit their morphers and morphed. Cyberforce, Sage Green, called out the Sage Green Ranger. Cyberforce, Orange, called out the Orange Ranger. Cyberforce, Virus 1, called out the Virus 1 Ranger. Cyberforce, Virus 2, called out the Virus 2 Ranger. Cyberforce, Virus 3, called out the Virus 3 Ranger. The 5 Rangers ran out of the Snoozer Pine, and the Porcupine shot at Spikes once again. The 5 Rangers all dodged and rolled out the way and deflected the attacks. Then the Orange Ranger smacked Snoozer Pine in the chest with a shield as the Sage Green Ranger landed behind the monster, grabbed it, lifted it into the air, and dropped the monster on the ground. Then the Virus 1 Ranger fired his Virus Stinger and hit the monster several times. Virus 2 came running in with her scythe and hooked the blade around the monster's neck, spun around the monster, then with a hard tug the monster spun around and landed on the ground hard. The Virus 3 slid across the ground and slashed the monster with her claws several times. Snooze the Pine fired more of his pines. The White Ranger stood there defenseless, then the Silver Ranger grabbed the White Ranger, spun around and slashed the pines with his cyber hatchet. Babe, you're awake! The White Ranger called out. Then the Yellow Dino Thunder jumped up, aimed her blaster, and fired it several times. The monster staggered back. As she landed, the other Rangers all grouped up with the Yellow Dino Thunder Ranger. Thanks to Chloe and Daisy, I'm all up and running, good and proper, the Silver Ranger cheered. Nice going, girls. Nice to meet you. I'm Derek. This is Rose and Trixie with the Virus Trio. The Virus One Ranger quickly said. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Chloe, Yellow Dino Thunder. The Yellow Ranger told them. The 8 Rangers all stood there, aimed their firearms and fired them. The porcupine monster was barraged with a bunch of blasts and fell back and exploded. Then, from the explosion, the coding grew and formed into a gigantic monster. The porcupine stood there, now gigantic. Leave this bit up to me, the Sage Green Ranger said. Then she hit the Zord icon on her morpher. Upload! Edmontia Zord! Twin Raptor Zords! Called out the Sage Green Ranger. The 3 Zords appeared and combined into their Megazord formation. The Sage Green Ranger teleported into the cockpit and grabbed onto the handles, and she drove the Megazord into battle. The Megazord slashed the gigantic porcupine several times. Then it opened its cannon and fired it and struck the monster. Quick work! The Sage Green Ranger cheered. Ha ha ha! Not so fast! The Snoozer Pine chuckled as he fell back and exploded. Then, the leftover coating formed into one gigantic pine spike that fell and stabbed itself into the ground. It was as big as the Megazord, and released a gigantic fog. It was thick and purple, and the screaming civilians all around Blessington all dropped to the floor asleep. Okay, Rangers, listen, the gas won't affect you as long as your helmets are on. They're protecting you. Do not demorph, Haley barked through their comms. How do we destroy this thing? The Virus One Ranger barked. Running analysis, Haley stated. Wait, in the cyber realm, your sonic scream, it did something to those vines, like disturbing the coding sequence or something. What if you screamed again? The White Ranger said to the Yellow Dino Thunder Ranger. I can try, the Yellow Dino Thunder nodded. The Megazord bent down and held its hand out. The Yellow Ranger jumped on and landed on its palm. The Megazord stood tall and the Yellow Ranger was brought up, and then she jumped up and demorphed. Chloe then yelled, her dino gems started glowing once again. The yellow sonic scream erupted from her. The pine spike vibrated, then cracked. Chloe then gave it her all. Her scream increased in size and volume. All the Rangers had to cover their ears. As the spike broke into several pieces, the purple fog slowly vanished, and the spike completely vanquished. People started waking up. Chloe landed on the hand of the Megazord. Everyone regrouped and demorphed. Whoa, that was amazing, Chloe, Daisy cheered. That was some awesome girl power, Trixie chuckled. Yeah, damn straight. That girl is so cool, Timothy smiled. Alright, the new girl outdid herself, and has my gratitude, Ace said, holding out his hand. You're a decent ranger too, Ace, Chloe said, shaking his hand. Come on, you guys, let's get back, Rose suggested. Everyone walked into the museum to find Haley stood at the entrance with a purple ranger. Who's this? Ace barked. Oh, come on, not another one, Timothy muttered. She's here to collect Chloe, Haley stated. Me? Chloe asked. Yes, my name is Aisha. I'm the Purple Ultra Ranger from Universe 19. Adam has asked me to come and find you guys and bring you all home, the Purple Ranger stated. Then she demorphed and smiled at Chloe. Oh, yeah. Adam mentioned you, Chloe sighed. Seems like you find your way back to your guy, Daisy smiled. I do, yeah. Thanks, guys. Look, this is kind of weird, but if you ever need me, I'm a portal away. My team will be happy to help. Chloe smiled. Hey, we aren't new to the multi-dimensional stuff, but we are friends of Universe 19, so looks like you guys got some help from Universe 91 if you ever need it. Ace grinned. Well, thanks, guys. Honestly, Chloe replied. Shame we didn't get to have a proper hangout, Rose said to her. Well, Daisy has my details, so if you ever want to hang out sometime, maybe we can, Chloe said to Rose. Timothy jumped on Chloe and hugged her, and she hugged him back. You're awesome dude, Tim, Chloe said. Then Daisy looked at Chloe. Well, today you fell out the sky and entered a whole new universe. Today, I made a new girlfriend. Daisy smiled. Daisy and Chloe hugged. Then Chloe turned to Aisha and nodded at her. Aisha opened a portal and Chloe followed her through. It then closed behind them, leaving the Power Rangers Cyberforce Rangers alone in Universe 91, and Chloe headed home to Universe 113. And there you have it, guys. Our second installment to our little journey. Chloe joined Power Rangers Cyberforce V2. Now this is actually an ongoing storyline on Tiger Tales, so make sure you go check out Power Rangers Cyberforce V2 as well. You can meet the Ace and Timothy and Daisy, the Cyber Virus Trio, and Midori. There's a whole storyline going on there, and it ties in to Cosplay Dude's Power Rangers Universe 19, so make sure you go check it out. That being said, thank you everyone for listening. Make sure you check out the 3 Ranger Bros. I've already mentioned Cosplay Dude with his Power Rangers Universe 19. There's also Mark the Red Cornish Ranger, and his podcast, Nerds for Comics. Make sure you check out the Zero to Hero Discord and their podcast. Make sure you check out Author's Crown YouTube channel and If You Give a Damn podcast. That being said, subscribe to Tiger Tales The Lost Stories, Tiger Tales Game Over, and Tiger Tales Mysterious Origins. All four channels all have their own stories, unique to their own channels, and some original, some fanfictions. That being said, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and of course, I shall see you guys real soon.